Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be reviewing few products from Juicy Chemistry. Now, I've been testing them for a while, around 3 months, and I have my thoughts. In today's video, I'll be reviewing Juicy Chemistry's best-selling products. With me, I have the 100% pure and organic rosehip seed oil, the blood orange and rosehip organic lip balm, and the 100% organic Bulgarian rose water toner. Now I'll be reviewing these products under 3 categories. The first one is the texture. Is it lightweight? Is it breathable? Things like that. Now the second factor is, did it break me out? For me, this matters a lot because I have sensitive skin and a lot of products don't work for me. Now the third factor is, did it work? Now I got these products on juicychemistry.com on a sale under 40% discount. You can get them on Nykaa also, but Nykaa doesn't have that amount of discount as compared to the site. It took me 10 days to receive my parcel and they came in a very nice condition. I loved the packaging. Oh my god. It's a chef's kiss. For me, it's amazing. The packaging is just so amazing. I love it. All of them are glass, which makes the brand very sustainable. I really like the concept of this brand. I think it's amazing. So I'll be talking about products that I love first. And out of 3, the first one is the organic rose water. Let me tell you, I absolutely love this stuff. I got it for $455, but it's originally priced at $600, and you get 110 ml of the product. The first factor is the texture. I love it. It's very lightweight. I have dry and dehydrated skin, so my skin drinks this all up, and the smell, it smells amazing. It smells like fresh rose flowers. It smells like a rose garden. It doesn't smell like those gulab gel wala, artificial wala rose water smell. It smells divine. Oh my god, how can I even put this into words? It smells amazing. I never thought I would fall in love with a rose water toner, but I absolutely love it. This is supposed to balance the pH of the skin. That's what a toner is supposed to do, right? I absolutely love the ethics of this brand, man. There are very few brands in India that are cruelty free and vegan and are sustainable. Love Juicy Chemistry. I wish they come up with more products. Second factor is, did it break me out? No, it didn't break me out. Third factor is, did it work for me? It did. I love this and I 100% recommend you to try it. So will I buy it again? Yes, a million times yes. Even if it's for 600 rupees, I would still love to buy it. I would still prefer this over the Kama Ayurveda rose water because I've tried it at my sister's place and it kind of smelled like paste. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't like the smell of it. I didn't like it. Even my sister didn't like it. Maybe something was wrong with my sister's rose water. So Juicy Chemistry over Kama Ayurveda? Yes. It's been over 3 months since I got this product and I only finished up to like 60% of the product. If I did my skincare every day, this would last for me for a month or so. On this note, I want to tell you guys something. Skincare is very complex. Even if you have a good skincare routine, it's not guaranteed that you will have good skin. Your skin condition varies according to your hormones, your stress, whether you're consuming water, whether you're being consistent with your skincare, all of that stuff. It's an amalgam of multiple things. So just having a good skincare routine won't help you. I hope I made it clear. The second product that I got is the organic rosehip seed oil. It's cold pressed carrier oil. I got it for $520, but the original price is $800 and you get 30 ml of the product. Now let's talk about the first factor, which is texture. This oil is very thick and it's very hard to massage or like spread the product across the face. And this is my first time trying a facial oil, so I had a very hard time figuring out how to use it. Coming to our second factor, did it break me out? No, but I noticed a lot of whiteheads on my face the next morning. Now the third factor is, did it work for me? Well, rosehip seed oil is supposed to lighten dark spots and pigmentation. It didn't do anything of that sort to me. Maybe I have to use it a little bit longer to see results. I'm a dry skin person, so usually during winters I experience a lot of dryness and itchiness. But when I started using this oil, I didn't experience any of that. I never had a day when I felt itchy or dry, which is amazing. So this oil helped me with the moisturization part and I like it for that. But would I recommend it? No. I also tried the Ordinary's rosehip seed oil and it's way more light. And for me, comfort comes first. Also, a word of caution, this has a very strong yellow tint to it, so it might stain your pillowcases. So I suggest you to use this oil 15 to 20 minutes prior you go to your bed, so it kind of absorbs into your skin. And our last product is the Blood Orange and Rosehip Lip Balm. I got it for $262, but it's originally priced at $350, and you get around 5 grams of the product. Well, this lip balm smells like freshly squeezed orange juice, and I love oranges and I love the scent of this lip balm. Oh my god, amazing smell. And the texture of this lip balm is very lightweight. It's not greasy. It doesn't feel heavy or waxy on the lips. It moisturizes the lips decently. Now the second factor is, did it work for me? This is targeted for pigmented lips, and I have pigmented lips. You can't see it right now because I've put on some lipstick, but my upper lip is darker than my lower lip. Not unusually darker, but a little bit darker than my lower lip, and it's been there right from my childhood. I got it genetically. My dad has pigmented lips, everyone in my family has pigmented lips, and it's very common. It's very common amongst South Asians. There's nothing to be ashamed of. If you've got pigmented lips because of smoking or not taking good care of your lips, this might work for you. But for someone like me who's born with pigmented lips, no, this doesn't do the job for you. You need to get some treatments done to get it lighter, but a lip balm alone won't help you with that. Now the only thing that I don't like about this lip balm especially is the packaging. Now this comes in a glass tub. I wish this came in a tube kind of thing. I get it, it's a sustainable brand, but you can't throw this lip balm like you usually do with your regular lip balms, and that's my only concern with this lip balm. It's just like a regular lip balm. Would I recommend it? Yes, you can go for it if you can spend $260 on a lip balm, but plain Vaseline does the same thing for me. I don't see any drastic difference in it. And that's it for the review, guys. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please make sure to like my video so it encourages me to make some more. I tried to put in all of my thoughts in a single video, and I hope you're subscribed by now. If not, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!